Hello, welcome, everyone. We have a little different background today. We had some tech problems, but we are here. We are doing great. I'm so excited to be here. I'm going to get started. If you are new to my network, new to my channel, welcome. I am Latrice Huff, career and leadership coach to ambitious women of color, and it is my mission and my movement to put more money and more power in the hands of women of color. I do this by helping you manifest more money in your career and business. And so today we're going to be talking all about how to make more money with manifestation. I built my business really on manifestation. I have been manifesting since I was a teenager when I first found out about manifestation. So I want to share some of the tips that I help with, that I use with my clients and with myself to increase their income. All right. So we're just going to we're going to get started and jump right into it. Here's the thing, how to make more money with manifestation. Number one, you need to know what you want. I like to focus on a specific number and then I'll say, I want that or more. So, for example, when I wanted to earn $40,000 in 1 month, that was my what? I was like $40,000 or more or better. I always leave it up to the universe. If the universe will provide more, I will gladly accept. So have a number and always be open to more with that number, right? Then you want to think about, what is the purpose? For me, I wanted to move some things around. I wanted investments. I wanted security. I wanted to be able to also take a little break in my business without worrying about sales. So I knew the purpose of the money, the purpose of my movement. You want to know your purpose. Why are you doing this, right? So that's like, think of that as the pre-steps, right? Steps A and B before you even get into how manifestation works, how I'm going to do this. It's like, what do I want and why do I want it? Right? Start there. That right there will open you up to so many ideas. Having that really allowed me to say, you know what? I want this to be easy. I want it to be seamless. I didn't want to do a huge launch. Do you want it from a promotion? Do you want it from a bonus? Do you want it from a business client? Right? So you can be open also to how it comes to you. Sometimes we have our preferred methods, but I'm always open. I'm like, all right, it may come to me in my business, but I'm open if I get renewal clients versus new clients, right? Be open to how money is able to flow to you. When we get into techniques, some of the techniques that I use, I love anything visual. I love to visualize. I call it daydream. Daydream how you're going to feel and embody the feeling of once it's received. I used to give little private dance parties, in private meaning just myself in my kitchen, being like, yes, oh my God, I can't believe I did this. I'm so proud of you, Latrice. Like, you want to visualize and then take that visualization a step further. Feel the emotions, perform it. What would you say? What would you do? Are you jumping up and down like when you hear, hey, you just got a $10,000 client or you just got a $25,000 promotion? How do you feel? What are you saying? Think about who you're calling. What are you thinking about yourself? Are you like, yes, go girl, I knew I could do it? All those things. That I really believe helps me and my clients so much. You feel better. And here's the thing, your brain does not know the difference from what's imaginary and what's reality. So when you daydream, when you visualize, when you imagine these great things happening for you, when you imagine money coming to you, a promotion, a raise, a new client, a renewal, a new speaking engagement, your brain doesn't know the difference, that it hasn't happened. And you can get into the feeling and the reality of, this has already happened. You're just waiting for your eyes to see it. But your mind, your body, your brain can get into the feeling and the reality that this is done. It's happened. And then if you need to see it, I love vision boards. So I have vision boards, not just of blank checks, right? But I have actual checks that I've written out to myself. I I tell my clients to do this, to write their own offer letter to themselves, write themselves a promotion letter. You can print checks out. Actually, I use Pinterest, and you can print out blank checks and write in the amount that you want to yourself. If you're like Latrice, seeing it in my mind ain't working, or if you need more, I recommend doing all of these things, and they don't take a lot of time. Everything that I'm telling you all does not take a lot of time. What it takes is dedication and commitment. The things I'm telling you all, me personally, I do for 30-day sprints. When I make a goal, I commit to it for 30 days and I give myself a full 30 days for it to come to fruition. Some things may take longer. If you're like, I wanted my dream house, that may take a little longer. But money, I find money is the easiest thing to manifest. Money is just energy. And when you're in the right energy, you can attract it. It can be one of the easiest things to attract and receive. All right. So if you're like, Latrice, I am loving these tips so far. I'm actually going to be doing a live workshop. I did one before on how I personally created $40,000 in 1 month as a woman of color business owner. It went amazingly well. So I'm going to be doing an encore, adding more tips to it, adding some more testimonials and client stories to that. If you're interested in receiving that free workshop, we're going to be doing it in June and you want to attend for free online via Zoom, just put pivot in the comments. And let me see, put pivot in the comments and we'll go ahead and send you that link and you'll get the link to the free workshop. Because I know people are like, Latrice, I want to learn more. I've been getting a lot of questions about how does this work for career? How does this work for business? When you all have seen me, and some of you all might have seen my testimonials on LinkedIn, I've always been using manifestation techniques and tools with my clients in their career, in their business. So we've always been talking about mindset, identity, manifesting what you want. That all comes into play. And I tell people, most people know me for personal branding. Your personal brand is just a manifestation of who you believe you are. Simple as that. So when you believe that you are a six-figure business owner and you start to put on that branding, that personal brand, that is now your new identity and it will come to fruition. Simple. It can be as simple as that. And now keep in mind, things that are simple can be quick and things that are simple can take a long time as well. I like around a 30 to 90-day sprint to give people time to really hone in and receive what they want. If it is money, though, it can come to you in a myriad of ways, in so many ways. All right. Once you have gotten, like, I know what I want, I know why I want it, I'm embodying this, I'm visualizing, you've now also made it tangible with either some sort of vision board, an offer letter to yourself, a check. I've even printed out a PayPal receipt and like altered the amount and put that on my nightstand. There's so many ways you can take a vision out of your head and make it tangible and make it tangible. So many ways. These are some ways that I've used and ways that I've helped my clients as well. Another thing that we do, anything that you choose, any manifestation tool, again, you're going to stick to it for 30, 60, 90 days. You're going to stick with it. You're not going to say, I tried it, I wrote this check, the money didn't come to me, I didn't get this promotion. You're going to dedicate yourself to the process and to the result. Okay. So go into this like, hey, I am dedicated. I know this is going to come to me. And I know that money is the easiest thing to manifest. It is simply energy. I just need to align myself to the right energy and be consistent. That is it. That is it. And consistency could mean, again, I like to put, if we just talk about like making things tangible, I like to put affirmations or my goals on my mirror in the bathroom. And so every time I go to the bathroom, I see this. I'm a six-figure earner. I'm a multiple six-figure business owner. I'm a millionaire business owner. Whatever it is that you want to manifest, you're going to be looking at it and telling yourself that every single day, multiple times a day. Keep in mind, commitment, dedication doesn't equal a lot of time. These are things you can do and say when you're washing your hands. It doesn't have to take a lot of time or a lot of energy. However, we're directing our energy, we're directing it. If you are like Latrice, I enjoyed this, you want to hear more, please DM me, message me in the comments. I have some stories that I'm going to share with you all, start sharing about what helped some of my clients, what helped me, what has helped my family members manifest money when they need it in the different routes. I'm so interested to hear from you all. I said I was going to keep this short, so I wanted to just come on here, give you all those brief tips, some things you can do right now to start manifesting money. I'm going to leave you all with this one tip. There have been studies that show that most people don't even spend, I think it was like what, like 3 hours a day or 3 hours a day on their goals, right? 3 hours a week. They were like, most people don't even spend 3 hours a week committed to their goals. So if you spend at least 3 hours a week committed to your goals in any way, shape, or form, that could be looking at that. It could be meditating, visualization, putting together a vision board. It could be affirmations. It could be working on your self identity. Any version of this will help. One of the things that I've noticed really helps me and my clients is writing things down. So, one of the exercises I have my clients do is whatever that they want, write it down 21 times for 21 days. So every day, maybe it is, um, I received my dream job offer of HR director. You would be like, I received the dream off job offer HR director, and you would write that 21 times for 21 days. And essentially, that's just a few minutes a day. You can do this in 21 minutes. Like it doesn't have to take long. If you're a business owner and you're like, I am, one of mine is I easily attract 10 or more clients who are ready to buy from me now. That is mine. And I literally just write that down. When I'm stuck and I'm like, I can't do anything else, I literally just write down my goals 21 times. Such an easy thing to do. You can get a little journal, you can get something from the Dollar Tree and just be like, I'm gonna write this. While you're waiting in the Chick-fil-A line, you can be like, let me just start writing this down. You will be amazed what happens. You're now committing, you're now focusing and giving that energy to your goals. Very, very simple. I wanted to leave you all with this, with that easy test, because that is something I have done and I continue to do this over my lifetime, over the span of my business. This is something that I have helped my clients do, a task that I have them do that's so easy, so simple. They find the time waiting in a car line to pick up their kids. They're just writing out their statement. We like to call them I am statements. They're just writing out their I am statements. All right. So I wanted to leave you all with that. Try it. Let me know what happens. Come back. I'm so excited to hear from you all. Have a wonderful day. Happy Monday.